Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Talkshow Tuesdays. Today I'm going to be discussing my top 5 nostalgic games from my childhood. So I'm going to list the games in order and then give you guys a little bit of a kind of story behind why I picked that game. So let's start things off with number 5. So in at number 5, I have 1080 snowboarding, which for me was a lot of fun as a kid. It's probably the sports game, if I don't know if you guys consider snowboarding a sport or not, but I put it in that category of games anyways. It's probably the sports game that I've played the most of, more than any of the NHL titles or the NBA, anything like that. I played a lot of FIFA, but I think 1080 snowboarding is probably in ahead of that. It's one of the games I grew up on. I mean, I played this with my family, my mom, my dad. Everybody played this game with me. I was into it that much. So years and years of my life towards 1080 snowboarding. Number 4, we have Super Mario Bros. 3, one of the greatest kind of adventure games of all time as far as I'm concerned. Just fantastic world progression, each world being a little bit different than the last. Ice world, big world, small world, underwater world, all kinds of crazy things. Also one of the hardest games to beat. Back on the NES, not having a save feature was a big deal because you had to put crazy amounts of time into a game, leave your system running, leave your TV on, that kind of thing. But that added a fun aspect to it as well. Crazy hours put in this game. You can't go wrong with the Mario franchise. I wouldn't feel right about myself as a gamer if Super Mario Bros. Didn't make it somewhere into this list. Number 3, we have Battletoads. This is a game I guess not a lot of people know of. It's got a good following, but I think probably the least popular of any of the games on my list, except for maybe 1080 Snowboarding. I'm not sure how many people played that one either. But again, Battletoads was a very difficult game to get through. Lots of fun as a single player game, amazing soundtrack, probably my favorite soundtrack from any game. But also a lot of fun with multiplayer. You could sit down with a friend. My cousin and I used to play this quite a bit actually. But it's just a fun game all around. Good characters. Not just the toads, but the villains and that kind of thing. I think it's the second level. It's called Rat Race, and you're on these like little futuristic bike kind of things. One of the harder levels I've ever played on any game, but also probably the most fun level I've had an experience of playing on as well. Number 2, getting close to the top. I have 1 on this finger and 2 on this finger. Anyway, number 2 is going to be Halo 2 actually. So the Halo franchise has been amazing to me. I was in it right from Halo 1. One of my friends got me into that game and I could not put it down. Halo 2 was the first game that I ever played online with somebody, which is the same story for a lot of people in all honesty. But I had a ton of fun playing online with my friends. Played that game competitively online, played in tournaments down in the United States, up here in Canada. Just a ton of fun with that game. The ability to spend hours just goofing off and kind of having a casual gaming experience, as well as being able to take it to that next level and play competitively, definitely put this game high up on my list. I've probably spent 15 years of my life playing Halo games, and I don't regret any of that. It's just fantastic game. My favorite out of the Halo franchise for sure, but the whole franchise is amazing. Well, we made it to the top of the list, guys. My number 1 most nostalgic game of all time is Mario Kart 64. Another N64 title, but I mean, it's just, I could not play enough of this game. Out of all the N64 titles that I love so much, 1080 being one of them, GoldenEye, Perfect Dark, some of the Zelda games, Super Smash Brothers. I loved all those games. I played all those games nonstop. I had the most fun playing Mario Kart, and definitely the most nostalgic game out of any of this list for me, which is why it got the number 1 spot. My brother and I used to play this game every time I saw him. Always competitive, but having so much fun while playing it. Just crazy good experiences in that game. So definitely makes the top of my list. So that's it, guys. That's my top 5 nostalgic games. What's your favorite games from your childhood? What gave you kind of the best memories thinking back on them now? Leave a comment in the comments section below. Let me know. Maybe I'll even pick some of those games to play during my Throwback Thursdays series. But yeah, guys, that's it for this video. So if you like the video, please hit the button for that. Subscribe to my videos so you can stay updated on all the content I'm coming out with. Check back on my Facebook and Twitter pages. Always trying to keep those updated for you guys as well. All right, tune in tomorrow for my Friends Day episode. Gonna be playing a multiplayer game, which I am going to keep my mouth shut about for now. Not going to tell anybody what's coming up, but it should be good. I'm excited for that. All right, guys. So have a good one. I will see you guys again tomorrow, and tune in next week for another episode of Talkshow Tuesdays. Bye. Oh my God. Okay, I'll help you find your ribbons if you get away from the phone.